everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie and here's Philip. Say hi, Philip. No? Alright then. Today's video is the first one of 2021, which is really exciting because aren't we all glad 2020 is over? I mean, don't get me wrong, it had its perks. I mean, I spent so much time with my family that I wouldn't usually, because I'm usually working 10 months of the year, so this has been really nice to actually spend some quality time with my family. So that was probably the only perk that I had that has come out of COVID-19. But other than that, it was a really bad year because I tried to stay positive. That was my aim in 2020, was to be positive, a positive mindset and all that malark. But the first 3 months, great, beautiful, I was having a lovely time. I got promoted, I was starting my driving lessons, I was just really into grips with who I am, and I was just starting to really believe in myself, and my self-confidence was like this. I was just so excited about life. Then lockdown, March the 23rd, broke my heart because I was just in my new role and everything, and it just went to absolute downhill. Just had to stop, and since then I've not been able to go back to work, which is really tough. And 10 months into this, it's really taken its toll because I just want to get back to normality now. I know everyone else does, but it's been really difficult. It really has. I have struggled. I think doing YouTube in 2020, starting a YouTube channel, really helped with my confidence, my self-esteem, and actually just everything in general, because it gave me something to focus on, and I was really excited, and I'm getting more and more excited about doing YouTube. So YouTube has really helped, so I'm so thankful that I just one day was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna make a channel. I don't care what people think about me. And it's probably been the best thing that I ever did. And finally, obviously, I got my flat. My flat was such a highlight for 2020, and I mention this so much because I'm just so proud of it. But unfortunately, now Christmas and New Year is over, we've gone into tier 3 in Plymouth, and where my flat is in Minehead, we've gone into tier 4. So I can't actually travel back there. I mean, I know there could have been ways and means around it, but I just didn't feel right travelling back just to sit on my own. It just felt so depressing to me. So staying at home with my family for another couple of weeks until Boris decides to lift it, which I really hope he does, because I also want to restart my driving lessons, which I can do in tier 3. So please. 2021 is going to be a complete reset for me. I'm so excited, and I'm just hoping for the best with everything. I feel like with the vaccines in place and everything, we've now got what, 2-3 vaccines in place, so I mean the only way is up, surely, because I cannot keep going backwards. I thought we were out of it, then we're going back in it, new surge, new variant. It's just hard to keep up, so I just really pray we can go back to normal. So instead of doing New Year's resolutions, because I feel like no one sticks to them, I'm actually doing some New Year goals. So one of my New Year goals is definitely to be organised. I love organisation, but I don't stick to it. Like in a work sense, I'm so good at organisation, like I'm on it. But in my general life, I'm really bad at it. Like the amount of times I wanted to keep a diary, can't stick to it. The one year I wanted to stick to it was 2020. And I used it for 3 months, because then what was the point? So, and everyone laughs at me because I've actually got 1,000,001 notebooks and diaries and stuff in my flat that are like half used. So my aim is to actually fill up a diary. So I actually purchased this one today because, let's be honest, a new year isn't actually starting until the 4th of January because it's a Monday. Who starts their new year on a Friday? Who starts the week on a Friday? Well, I say this, but actually my working week is Friday to Thursday, so it should make sense to me, but I've not been working and it's not been normal. So a normal week for me starts on a Monday, right? Monday to Sunday. So the 4th of January is going to be my 1st of January, my new year, new start and everything. So this whole weekend is just going to be a write-off. So today I actually picked up this diary. It's so cute. I thought it was lovely. It says, living my life with an attitude of gratitude. I mean, this is a great phrase because I'm so grateful, and I've got to be grateful, and I've got to be thankful for my life and my health. It's just a really good, colourful, and it almost makes me want to write in this, so I really wanted to pick this up. And it's just a normal diary. I got it from the works. Now, I always forget about the wax because 1 minute it's closing, 1 minute it's opening, 1 minute there's sales on. But it's also like the bottom end of town that no one really goes to. If you're from Plymouth, you know what I'm talking about. But if you have a wax, go in there. Ridiculously cheap. I mean, it says this was originally £10, which I don't believe for a second. I feel like they've just always got sales on, so they just say it was £10. And I got this for £1.50. And it's such a good size, like, oh my god. Can you believe this is £1.50? Like, incredible. It's a handy size. I think the pocket size ones are alright. You think, oh, put it in my handbag, but then it stays at the bottom of my handbag. No use, is it? I actually love it because you actually get a page for each day, and it's almost like an appointment book because it has hourly. You can write things, and then in the corners it's got things to do, notes, and then special events and occasions. So I just love the fact that it's got a whole page for one day, because sometimes I do loads of things, sometimes I don't do very much, so it's really handy. The weekends are split in half because apparently no one does anything on weekends. I thought this was so lovely, so ridiculously cheap, like how could I not? And a great motivational tool. Yes. And I also got a 3-pack of these pens. They're so good pens. Like, I really wanted ones that, you know, you used in school, and they were like just black, like almost like a felt tip, but they were like a fine line. I miss them so much. But these are exactly the same as this, and they're just soft touch rollerball pens. Got them in the wax too. 3 for £1. And then I got just the child in me, got Chubba Chub's scented gel pens because I'm a child. Yeah, that's my first goal, is to be more organised. I just really need to sort myself out a lot. Now my next kind of goal is just to maintain my routines, because I feel like I've got a solid morning and night routine. I've got a toothbrushing routine, like that's perfected now. My teeth are whitening, my skin's better, my skincare routine is thriving. I just feel like my morning and night routines are just incredible right now, so I need to keep that up, because I do that for a while as well, and then I either run out of product and then I can't be asked to buy more, or I just stop because I just can't be bothered. But that is like my motivation, so a lot of my stuff this year is going to be about motivating myself just to do everyday things whilst I'm still not working. My next goal is kind of with a routine, but just take more care of myself, because I feel like I stress myself out too much over things that I shouldn't be worrying about, and I feel like I'm always fretting about something. That's how my mind works, and it can either be a really good thing or a really toxic thing for me, because even when I feel like I'm in a good place, I'm still worrying about what could happen, and that needs to kind of stop. So it's just looking after myself, looking after my mind, just finding tools to help my mind out. I would say my next goal is to save money, but I'm actually quite good at kind of budgeting my life. So I know I want to save up for a car, and I know I want to save up properly for my driving, so I don't have to worry about the money in that sense. But I am quite good at budgeting, so I shouldn't really worry about that. And that's another thing, like I just said before, even though I'm really good at budgeting, I'm constantly looking at my finances. I always think something's going to go wrong, or something's just not going to go right, and it's a very toxic trait to have, let me tell you. Those who just splurge their money, I wish I was like you and not have a care in the world, but that's just not me. Another goal is obviously my YouTube, because I really want to kind of improve it, and as much as numbers don't really bother me, I'd love to be able to get to a certain amount of subscribers, a certain amount of views. I mean, who doesn't? Like, I know people go, don't do it for the money or the numbers, like, but you've got to think that in the back of your head, because otherwise you're like, if no one's watching your videos, why are you making them? You know what I mean? But yeah, I just really want to carry on enjoying making videos and interacting with new people. It's really helped me, so it will continue to help me. And I think I'm actually gonna probably promote myself on my Facebook, because that sounds like a really stupid thing, but I'm so scared to put myself out there to my real friends. Like, don't care about Instagram, don't care about Twitter, but Facebook, it's just a really scary thought. It's really daunting for me, even though most of my friends are in my Instagram. It's scary, so here's to putting myself out there on Facebook in the real world. Another goal is obviously to hopefully go on holiday, even if it's just a staycation, because I feel like the only staycation I've had is to go into from my parents, and I just want a nice relaxing getaway. I think we all deserve it. We've all had a rough year. I just really want to just get away. We had our holiday cancelled last year. We were going to go to Mallorca for 2 weeks and it was all booked, paid for once in our lives. We were so prepared for it, and then it got cancelled, but we also cancelled it before it got cancelled because we were like, no. So because we knew it was going to get cancelled, we just moved it ahead a year. So we have booked it for this year. Whether it goes ahead or not, don't know. Depends how well everything goes this year, but hopefully that'll go ahead. If not, just a little staycation somewhere would be beautiful. Thank you. Another goal is just to really believe in myself and my job. Now, here's to hoping I actually go back to this job. You don't know, with this pandemic, it's really affected our business, but hopefully we can turn it around and I can really just thrive in my role. You know, a few years ago, I wasn't really enjoying my job and I was just there for the sake of it, and I almost really regret that because of the situation I'm now in, because now I miss it so much and I really started to enjoy my job, and then it got taken away from me, and I just really want to put my all in it because I'm so passionate about my job, so passionate about my role, so passionate about the company I work for. Anyone who knows me already knows this. Here's to hoping I can actually go back there. In general, I just really want to be more consistent with everything, with my YouTube channel, with everything I'm doing. I think I'm going to actually stick to my YouTube and do it twice a week, and I feel like I know the days that I'm going to do. So I really enjoyed in December getting a video ready and uploading so much more consistently and so much more regularly, but obviously December's completely different to any other year. I'm going to stick to certain days. Monday and Thursdays are my upload dates, and I feel like it's working for me. I might keep to that, might not. We'll see how different videos go, but for now that is my plan. And to just do things that I can look forward to. I know it's really restricted right now, but even the little things, like I want to be excited about, I want to really cherish the little moments and make it count and just have something to look forward to. If that makes sense. I feel like we're all constantly in a rut where we're worrying about our futures and worrying about what life holds, that we're not really enjoying what we've got and our little moments and stuff that we can look forward to. So my mindset is all about positivity this year. Here's to hoping I'll keep to it and nothing gets in my way again. Obviously another goal is like getting my driver's license. I really thought I was going to get it last year. I was on such a roll and I was really enjoying driving, and then it got taken away from me. So this is the year that I'm really going to do it. As soon as it will allow me to do driving lessons, I'm going to be on it, because I worried about the expense of it for a while, but now I just want to do it. It'll be so much beneficial in the long run. I'm ready for it. Watch out, people, I'm going to be on the road soon. So cringe, I'm sorry. So this was just my reflection on life. So it was a bit of a messy video, but I just want to look back at this video in 12 months time and be like, yes girl, you did it. So this was just my first video of 2021. I hope you had a lovely new year, and I'll see you in my future videos.